Hello and welcome to the Watering Hole. Thanks for checking out this clip. Don't forget to like and subscribe because that'll make the baby Jesus cry, and I know how much you guys love making the baby Jesus cry. Female dart players threatened with disciplinary action for refusing to play transgender rivals. I'm not going to read a lot of this article because it says it came from Yahoo, and this was on Yahoo. This was sent to me by Mark Fernkopf, the same guy who sent this. But Yahoo is just reposting something from The Telegraph, which, if you are familiar with The Telegraph, it's a very right-wing, anti-trans propaganda rag. So I'm not going to, this comes off very much in the anti-trans camp of things. But, so first off, it's fucking darts. Like, if there is a sport that you can say that, yeah, I get it. There are some sports where you can say, men on average have, more muscle mass or whatever the fuck. So, in weightlifting, maybe it should be gender segregated, or at least done by weight class or something. But, this is fucking darts. There is no skill involved in playing darts that is in any way enhanced by whether or not you have a penis. Or what your testosterone levels, or what, you don't take steroids to get good at darts.
Yeah, at most you might take a stimulant. You might take some caffeine.
Yeah,
that's about the most I could think.
Yeah, no, darts is not. And so if you go back into the history of sports, even with the stuff where men supposedly have an advantage, the reason that these sports are segregated are because when the league started becoming professional and it started becoming a thing that you could do as a job, women started beating the shit out of men. And so men were like, nope, can't have that. So they split them off into separate groups because the women were a threat to the men and the men couldn't be seen as losing to women. So the whole reason that segregated sports exist is because of fragile masculinity.
We didn't like losing to girls.
Exactly. That's it. So I am very I don't care about sports, so I haven't really looked into it all that much, but I am very skeptical of the claim that the advantage that men have over women in sports is actually meaningful, given that the reason sports are segregated is because the women kept beating the men.
Look, okay, we don't like it when we get beat by women.
Apparently, some of these women have been refusing to play against transgender women, and now the Dart League is coming out being like, "Hey, if you forfeit the match, you're just not going to be allowed to participate anymore." And that's what they've been doing. They've been just forfeiting the match rather than play against a trans woman. So Hedman, a 3-time WDF World Championship finalist, told the Telegraph Sport, when the statement went out, that was the one saying that they'd be subject to disciplinary action, I felt it was aimed at me. Probably because you were the main one that was refusing to compete with trans women.
If you're acting like a bigot and you see the anti-bigot shit, and you're wondering if it was aimed at you, maybe.
But I love the way she says, explaining she had pulled out of May's match against Van Leuven over the effect of being forced to play a trans woman had on her mental health. She added, it's been affecting me for a very, very long time. And when it did happen, I just broke down. I was a mess, an absolute mess. It was so bad for her mental health, playing darts against someone who has a penis. Maybe has a penis. Might be post-op. We don't know. And who fucking cares? Well, this person fucking cares, apparently.
Or also might be intersex.
It's actually trans. No, it is an actual trans person. I mean, maybe sure, intersex people can be trans, but this isn't like the boxer situation where we don't know. No, we know this person is trans, but who the fuck cares? Even if we grant that men might have an advantage in other sports, this is fucking darts. Whether or not the person you're playing against has a penis or had a penis that was removed surgically, it doesn't matter. How is that going to affect your mental health? Why would that fucking matter? Why?
Don't you understand?
Why would that fucking matter, Cyrus?
Don't you understand? Having a penis means the woman has better aim because everybody knows.
Women have better dexterity if we're going to go with the stereotypical shit. So she has an advantage over the biological male.
Do with our dicks is aim, except for all the times we fucking can't.
Hey, I got 5 kids, sir, so I can aim.
No, you don't understand. Sperm's on autopilot.
Only 3 of them came from me aiming.
Sperm's on autopilot.
But I'm better at aiming than your ex because I have 3 and you only have 2.
Look, all of the sperm, they get in, they have the collective conversation, which one of us is going to reach the womb, and then one of them has to raise their hand and go, I think we're in a butthole.
I see the uvula.
I think we're in a throat right now. There's a world in which we might make it there, but I don't think any of us survives.
Yeah, so then she went on to say they haven't shown any regard for the mental health of anyone female born at all. It's all about the mental health of the transgender women. Probably because
how is your mental health affected by playing darts?
Probably because it's more damaging to someone's mental health to have someone make such a big stink over their genitalia than it is about you having to play darts against someone who maybe they have a penis.
Somebody's just sitting there. You played darts with me and you've got a wiener. Probably. That makes me angry.
So is this person saying that I could beat her at darts because I have a penis? Because I guarantee you she can beat me at darts.
Nope. No, you don't understand. You have a wiener. You have a biological advantage.
I have a biological advantage. I'm better at darts because I have a penis. Even though she's a professional dart player and I haven't played darts in fucking years, so I'd probably just miss the board completely.
You use the penis to aim. You don't understand. We take the dart. Don't ask why
the penis is a counterweight, so the PP stabilizes the dart paper like the circus dart is that balance on ropes with those long sticks. The penis is the counterweight. Is the test. So okay. Do you know the game Polybridge 3?
No.
It's just like it's a little like it's a game where you build bridges and then a car drives over it, and if you built the bridge right, the bridge doesn't collapse or whatever. And like there are levels with the hydraulics where you build like drawbridges and shit. And there was one level where I legitimately accidentally made my bridge into a penis.
Accidentally,
because it was a drawbridge and it started in the up position. And you have to truss it up, but when I trussed up just on one side, it still broke. So I trussed it up on both sides, on the top and the bottom side, and that's what worked. But I had to like put extra supports on the bottom, and it ended up being like these like circular kind of shapes, and those ones needed to be out of steel. So I literally had to make steel balls and a shaft of wood, and that's what got me past the level. And it was entirely accidental. I did the bridge and it worked. And then I looked at it and was like, oh, that's a dick.
I don't think you understand how darts works at all. I don't.
Is darts not like building a bridge that looks like a dick?
No. You don't know how to use the penis right. There's 2 techniques, okay?
I can use the penis as a dart, okay, sir?
If you are flaccid, you treat it like a rubber band, and you strap the dart to it, you pull it back, and you let it go. If you are hard, you treat it like a trebuchet.
Sarah's just telling me I need to, if my penis is hard, I need to use it as a trebuchet to launch things at you. So that's foreplay next time. I
have unironically watched you go red in the face. Actual scarlet red.
It's red from laughing, though, not from embarrassment. I don't get embarrassed, Cyrus.
That's good. That's good.